Yo, what's going on, guys? We're back with Orimuru. I'm sharing in Discord, right?
Yes. So one thing before we start is I paid more attention to um being taking off angles and being slower with my blades.
You shouldn't really
And
have to look at it.
so that's what I went into this match thinking.
Okay, that's good. I like that. Specifically, I like that you went into this match with something in mind.
Yeah, I went to the whole fucking scrim that mine.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, no, that's really good. That's how you get better at stuff.
Oh my goodness, God. Notice my whole team is not a card, so I get low.
All right, what just happened?
We all died.
I will say, I've watched this back from Sean's perspective, and he kind of just chokes really badly, which screws up the fight. But what do you do wrong? Other than miss a lot of shots. You almost roll the BAP, which is perfect.
Mechanical diff, honestly.
I think you're stretching really wide here. Like, you could get the same value from right here. And if Arissa walks, if Arissa does this, then you can stretch wider to keep poking her. But off the bat, you're just really wide, and you take, I don't know, an extra 50 damage just because you're exposed and not playing disciplined on a corner.
Okay.
I don't know if you need that dash either. Yeah, if you didn't waste your dash there... Oh, wait, hold up. I haven't... If you don't dash away right now... Because, I mean, really... Like, you could just keep playing around this corner. And then dash away if they actually push you. Or you could just walk. So if you didn't use your dash right there... You'd be able to use
This
your dash. You would finish this map with a dash.
Yeah.
You also didn't have your dash for an escape when you win it, which could have been bad. It wasn't because like it came back in time, and then you just fucked up the dash on your own. Alright, I think Jack.
Yo, low key dash feels so weird. Like sometimes like I feel like I just don't turn enough.
Yeah, I mean there was a change to dash about moving your mouse mid dash affecting how your aim is, like how your like where your mouse is. I don't remember exactly how it works, but I think it was like you used to be able to dash and change your mouse mid dash, and then after your dash you'd be looking this way. But I think after the change, if you dash and turn your mouse, you'll still be looking the same place you dashed.
That's so weird. That's so fucking weird.
They made that change like 3 years ago at this point, so it's cope if you're using that as an excuse.
I know, but like it just feels fucking weird. It's
Yeah.
not an excuse. It just feels so fucking weird.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Hit Chicken's challenge impossible.
All right, all right, all right. Here's the question. Super important question. If we are ever playing this comp again in the future, which I'm sure we will at some point. The whole idea is Zarya bubbles Genji, and then that is the premise. Zarya bubbles Genji. So I've got a question for you. What are the 2 things you try to accomplish when you get bubbled? What should the 2 things be?
Feed Zarya charge.
That's one of them.
And maybe try go for kill. Or is it don't die?
I like all 3 of those answers. Those were what I was looking for. Right? Feed Zarya charge and deal damage. be like you can do whatever the hell you want if you have a bubble.
Mm-hmm.
So, what if instead of going after an Orisa with your bubble, you like dashed up here? Maybe like I don't know. Maybe you went aggressive on the. She literally just coached gun away, which is awkward timing for me. But like, what if you went aggressive on the back line, or I hit the wrong button again. Where are we? Like this high ground, you could just walk up here and then ask for a bubble and then go on the Ashe. This is so I VODed this exact map with Jack last night. Let me ask you, when do I think the first mistake is made from the team as a whole? Ready? When is the first mistake? Tell me to pause when it happens. Have you guys made any mistakes yet?
No, we have. I have. I'm looking. I'm looking right now. I'm still.
Okay.
I'm looking.
All right. I will pause for you when the first mistake happens and try and figure out. All right. Ready? It's coming right now. What's the mistake that I see?
Jack is split.
Sorta. The mistake I'm thinking is Jack is walking this way when Jack could walk up here.
Oh.
And Jack just clears this high ground with you by his side. You now just have control of this, and you have free access onto the back line. Now, follow-up question. Do you need Jack to be with you? Or can you just do that on your own? You can just do that on your own.
Yeah.
So, what if... Yeah, you're walking up, shoot the Orisa. Sure, fair enough. But now, at this point, wall climb up here, and then ask your Zarya for the bubble now, instead of here. Ask for the bubble now, because what are the two options? If you get a bubble and you run at the Ashe, there are two situations. Do you know what they are? It's super simple.
They shoot bubble, and he gets charged.
And he gets charged. All right, that's situation one.
And I might kill one.
And situation two is they don't fight back, and you kill them. Exactly. If you have bubble right here and you run at this Ashe, you'll either farm Jack charge and, like, just apply pressure, or you'll just have 400 free HP and you can just kill them and run away. So what is wrong with this hat? How can she see?
Damn, bro.
But yeah, this bubble, you call for the bubble, you're like, hey, you can bubble me here, while you're standing behind an Orisa. And then this is really poo.
I let my deflect run out, and I'm only open when I can be on the left. I mean, right.
You can be on either side. Like, the deflect is great. You drop off this high ground, which is silly. And then, yeah, as you say, you're still dancing in the open, and you die. But your team trades Genjis, poggers.
Wow, 2 ults. That's fucking hilarious.
They used 2 ults, but they won the fight. All right, what are our thoughts on that?
Yeah,
You say-
I think Lucio.
Here's I'm talking about the bubble specifically. You say you can bubble me here. Was that good? Was that Jack's fault or was that your fault?
That's probably my fault.
It's definitely your fault. You say you can bubble me, Jack gives you bubble, and then you do absolutely nothing with the bubble. here's what we'll do. We'll go through the enemy's POV one at a time when you ask for that bubble. Where is it? It's right here. Orisa just... Where the fuck is she? Orisa uses spin, so you don't get shot. Lucio isn't shooting at you. Bap probably wasn't shooting at you. Where's Genji?
Off of Narnia.
Genji didn't shoot at you. Bap didn't shoot at you. So Jack got 6 energy from that bubble. Lovely.
Hippie.
You went aggressive? When did you go aggressive? You went aggressive now. Right after the bubble disappeared. That's really, really bad. Let's say instead, now you ask for the bubble, right? Now you're in here, and now they have 2 options. They shoot you, or they run, or they die. So I guess they have 3 options. And in that case, either you get a kill, you farm your blade, or Jack gets a shit ton of energy. But the bubble got no value because, you know, you asked for it way too early. So that by the time you should be getting bubble,
It's on cooldown.
he can't bubble you because, I mean, he already gave you the bubble. You're not asking for the second one because, you know, you didn't do anything with the first one. And now you use deflect to disengage, and Jack just sees you're low, so he bubbles you. And Jack got 30 charge, 20 charge from that. Pretty minimal. This was silly. You know why? There was a call to go on this Ashe. Those 2 go on the Ashe. Sean goes and tries to go with them. He doubles back because you and Jay stay still. And then, I mean, he's just dead here. And the fight falls apart. You die in this situation primarily because you're not paying attention to what your teammates are doing. You lose your BAP and your Lucio, and you still try holding space like they're right next to you.
Jesus Christ. What am I hitting?
You're not hitting much, but what are you doing? That's the biggest question. If I were you, I would want to go for a blade this fight. Right? Alright, so what are you waiting for?
Didn't he just use 2 bubbles right there?
What?
Didn't he just use 2 bubbles right there?
Jack? No,
Oh.
he has a bubble still.
Oh. Huh.
And if you're waiting for a bubble, I mean, yeah, I mean, just like go at this point. He has some charge. He didn't get much of anything off the first bubble, but like you can just go. Look how much cart progress they get while you're just waiting. I guess maybe you're waiting for like the pressure at the Lucio sound barrier, but a lot of just like wasted time. Like you probably could have, as a team, you guys probably could have taken a fight, but the cart was like here, and they got all the way to here. That is the difference of like an overtime recontest or not. You know, like that's a really big. It's like a full fight. All right, this was silly. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let me go to Discord, switch the stream. Oops. All right, ready? Do you have audio?
Someone on me. Assault. Again. Raise up. You're okay?
Keep going, keep going.
Please don't do that. What the fuck? Please don't do that.
Can you get some
Please don't do
quick
that.
quick? Get some 40.
play
Alright.
first and
Alright, what
try and win
happens?
the fight with that.
Oh. I have two people sexually harassing
can we
me.
look to-
Okay,
Deckers.
Let's just beat Blade first and then try and win the fight with that.
Okay. We might not even need to use it.
Okay,
Alright.
then just try and use Blade first.
Can you get some card play? Get some 40 charge. I'm getting charged.
I stop.
Got it.
I need heals.
We have
in
it
the
up.
back.
Not yet. I'm walking on the
Wave
switch.
up. Yes, it is.
Ready?
Let's go on,
Going
let's
in
go on.
3, 2, 1.
Do you need to wait for amp?
It's nice.
It's nice. How does amp help?
Speed, so I can get on my targets quicker.
Alternatively, just have a good dash, and that's really all you need. When you go for a blade, you effectively can use 2 dashes to get there, right? Because you can use the first dash, use your blade, use the second dash immediately. You don't need the speed amp. In fact, sometimes the speed amp just makes it harder because it speeds everything up, and it can make it a lot more chaotic to follow.
Care.
I got you.
We didn't need to use that. Fuck.
Alright.
Blade.
So,
They beat-
I mean, that's fine.
No.
That fight is fine.
Do we have
Yo,
amp? Can someone walk onto the bridge there?
My issue
Yeah, do we have amp?
is at this point,
Can we look to grab this fight?
at this point, in like 10 seconds, you're gonna call to Jack to back off, and I just don't know why. It makes no sense to me.
I'm on here, I'm on bot
Yo,
here.
wait. Ash close. Ash and Genji close. 3 of them close here. I can grab this. Unironically.
no,
we get out. Why do we
Ash
get
alone.
out?
You called a get out, and it just doesn't make sense. And Jack is really confused.
Cause cart.
Cause cart.
Like, where's the cart? At this point.
Cart is here, and you got Jay on it.
Oh, I thought it was further up.
Hmm.
Oh,
No. Here's what you can do. Ready? You're here. Oh. Yeah, never mind. Maybe we hold here. Also, what do you mean cart was further up? Like, you thought you thought cart was like here?
No, I thought cart was way further back.
Oh, behind us?
Yeah, like bot. I thought bot was still over like at our bridge.
Okay. Let's suppose the bot is here and Jay is pushing bot. Why would you want to get out?
We could take this like fight under the bridge, and like that's like an okay grab spot.
Like, down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause they can just
So...
like if he grabs, like they can just walk off the edge. Like,
I mean, not if he grabs them. I'm not even talking about ults right now. I'm talking about just like map control. You have 4 people in this area. They have 2 people here. You can just fight them. Again, you either shoot them and they run away, or they stay and die. Those are the 2 options, right? And Jack, what's up?
I thought that we were like way like I thought that was like a big distance between the cart and us. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, I guess not.
Like, at this point, y'all have a massive advantage to pressure out this Orisa. And you call to fall back, and now you concede this high ground space. Jay is forced to play all the way back here, while the Orisa, Lucio, Genji get to just camp up there. And since you guys drop back, you now call to run on the Ashe, which, alright, that's a great engagement on the Ashe. It's clean. The problem, though, is that you never cleared this high ground. The Orisa was able to sit here this whole time. If you guys clear this high ground first, now Jay can be over here instead of forced to slide all the way... Holy shit. Instead of being forced to slide all the way back towards your spawn. Because Jay's probably dead here? No, he lives, but... I mean, he can't contribute anything.
No smiling.
You want to see something really funny? Watch this grab.
Does
Yeah.
it hit the Lucio?
Yeah, direct impacts the Lucio.
What?
It does hit the Lucio.
Is that Jack
That's
Pepin?
fucking yeah, that's Jack.
That fucking Lucio.
That should not. That should have not hit him.
Yeah, that's funny.
Kind of scared for his life right now.
Alright, so what are you up to? Oh, I think this is a fun display of Genji mechanics.
Oh no.
Alright, first of all,
Oh no.
first of all,
No.
first of all, what are you shooting at? It's probably not
walling.
gonna make an impact, but you just wasted 6 shots. Which,
I'm walling.
alright, and you're walling. Your reticle wasn't even on her. Alright, and then the dash into a wall was clever. Miss. Miss. Lands 1 body shot. Lands the 2nd body shot.
Lamp.
Alright, let's watch this at full speed.
Wow. I did 45 damage. Yippee.
I think, similarly to your blades, if you just slow down, you'll just be better off. Where are we? Like right here. First 2 shots are totally wasted. Which, again, probably won't make a difference. Whatever. Dash is completely wasted. These shots, you miss so many of them. If you just take your time and shoot 1 shot instead of rushing 3, you'll maybe actually land damage. And then at this point, you finally land some shots, and it's good. Alright, now here. Let's suppose instead of having 3 shots in our clip, we have 9. How would that change the situation?
I whiffed all 3 of them, and then I die.
Well, if you have 9 shots, you don't need to reload right now, and you can just be shooting and running at this hatch. B comes out just in time. Alright, and then what happens? You dash in, which I don't hate. You are trying to get the assassination. You would have killed her if the beat didn't come out. Right? That's fine. You now deflect. What do you have to do?
Get the fuck out.
You have no dash and no deflect. You have to run. They also have sound barrier still. You're not gonna win that matchup. You now have dash. And you dash in.
No dash, she would have died. God damn it.
She killed 2. Alright. I think this is another you can bubble me here situation. Let me
I think wait, did that like I thought that like B
Hold on.
front line.
let's get the comm. Let's get the comm.
Yeah, go go.
What?
I'm gonna dash up.
Okay.
No charge.
Raps.
You
You
don't
can bubble
land.
me here. You can bubble me here.
You
They-
say-
that's the first thing they see.
You can bubble me
Alright.
here.
Oh, your Raps still walking. Raps still walking.
Bubbling.
He
I kind of
bubbled
just
you.
trusted. I kind of just trusted that
Charge. Not enough to make.
he would get the timing, and not
Wanna dash
I
up
would
here,
have to
you
get the
wanna bubble me?
timing.
Yeah. I can...
It's a mutual relationship. If you call for a bubble, Jack should bubble you. But you should call for a bubble and then actually do something with the bubble. This bubble here. Why do you call for a bubble?
So everyone's looking at me.
Joe,
What?
Are they?
we need to interrupt their body real quick.
What?
We gotta take headshots of you. Just one singular picture.
Oh,
Real quick, real fast. We're stealing
Go
Joe.
for it. Go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's weird. I don't plus one wingspan. What? Anyways, all right. Yeah. You boy. All right. I actually I'm kind of I messaged today.
I'm back.
Welcome back. So you said they were all looking at me.
Mhm.
All right. The only one looking at you right now is maybe this Orisa. These three are not looking at you. I mean, why would they be looking at
What
you?
the fucking? What are they looking at then?
I don't know. It doesn't matter what they look at this point. Because they're still like 10 seconds away from the fight starting. Your whole team is nowhere near you. You call for a bubble. How do you make someone shoot you when you are bubbled?
You go to their PC and you press the left click.
You pressure them. Right now, here, well, you know what we'll do? We'll watch this from each person's perspective, right? I did this with Jack, so I know it's going to be really funny. Bubble comes out. Ash simply doesn't shoot you. Easy. Baptiste doesn't shoot you. Barely even acknowledges you. Enemy Genji literally stares at you and just disengages.
What?
Lucio
Hey, baby, I
shoots
gotta go.
one shot at you and misses. And then stops shooting because you're bubbled. Orisa, as soon as she recognizes you're bubbled, stop shooting. Jack has 9 charge. If you want,
EP.
if you want a bubble, you want to be like here with the bubble. Like you want to walk in with bubble and not stand still, because they're not going to shoot you back here. They will simply just be like, "Oh, okay." If you're here, Lucio's going to be like, "Oh shit, help me." And then they'll turn around and shoot at you. If you're on the Ashe, they'll actually do something because you're putting pressure out. And then, you know, you can dash out if you need. Like, you can start walking and taking space with a bubble. Because, like, if you are bubbled, you're effectively at, like, 425 HP for the next 2 seconds. You're effectively, like, a tank for the next 2 seconds. You have to, you know, take space. Apply pressure. Be scary. Imagine if you had a bubble right now. Oh, my God. You have a bubble right now. Perfect. You're deflecting because it's completely uncoordinated. Let's suppose you call like, "Hey, I'm going in, can you bubble me?" And then you get bubbled, and instead of deflecting, you fight. This deflect is such a throw. You could have just killed that Genji. Or Lucio. Or anyone. I also don't like that you're on low ground when you could have just come back up here and kept pressuring this high ground. This high ground is just so much better for you than being down here. Because you have sight lines. You pressure them out of this flank. You can go on a flank. Right? Interesting melee. Right. All right. What are our thoughts on getting a bubble right here? What do you do with it?
Baptiste? Go in.
You go in, and Baptiste stops shooting you. Do you?
Is it because you gave up, or just?
No. The No, this is fine. All right. And yeah, I like that bubble. You go in, you are aggressive. It's not a perfect execution, but you go in, are aggressive, And you either get value by, you know, Genji mechanics, or you get value by giving Zarya charge. And, you know, if you just whiff all your shots, but you execute it properly, like, you do the right, like, decision making, I'll be so fine with that. Like, right now, what if you started walking this way and asked for a bubble? What if you got, like, right here and asked for a bubble? Now you are putting pressure on this back line, and they're going to want to shoot you. But you are bubbled, so Jack is going to get charge. Alright, you go for a Dragon Blade. Sick.
Oh, is this the one Dragon Blade? Is this the one where this is the one? Never mind, it's not the one.
All right. What are our thoughts on the Dragon Blade?
I mean, I got one.
You got one. True.
I got one low and I forced that lamp.
What are your thoughts on the mechanics of the Dragon Blade? We'll watch it slowly.
I got a slash there instead of using it. I got the kill anyways.
You get the kill on the Ashe. Alright, sweet.
Probably gonna broke the lamp. I just swung that one.
Let's look specifically at the dashes.
Dash into the ground because that's funny. And then
Who
like
are you dashing at? When you go for your blade, while you're pulling it out, while you're jumping in the air, you need to be thinking and deciding, who am I going at with my blade? If it's the Ashe, dash at the Ashe. If it's the Lucio, dash at the Lucio. Your dash right here goes through the Genji, but isn't near the Genji. Coincidentally, he's dashing away. And it's also not near the Ashe. So you're not close enough to the Ashe to actually hit her. Also, you got really lucky that you got bubbled by Jack, or else you would have been sent flying and completely not gotten this kill. Alright. You slash and kill the Ashe. Perfect. You got one. I love it. Now what? What do you do with your next dash? Go on BAP? I think that's brilliant. So dash at BAP and not dash through the lamp. Look at how far away you are from BAP now. Like, you're close enough, you miraculously can still hit him with your Dragon Blade. But you're not dashing at the BAP. You're just dashing blindly through the lamp. This is like what I mean by, like, take your time. Ashe is a fine target. Lucio is also a totally good target right now. Because I don't know if you know they don't have sound barrier. You can kill a Lucio if you're close enough to him before the sound barrier goes off. And now, like, right now, after you get this kill, you have your dash reset. What is the first thing you should do?
Look for my next target.
Yes. Look for your next target. Not go on your next target. Look for your next target. Because what you do is you try going on your next target immediately, but you don't even know where you're going. This is another example of just being way too rushed. But you get one and you get out, and you guys win the fight. Ultimately, that's all I want. But it can be so much better, you know? Alright, what are my thoughts?
My life flashed before my eyes.
Yeah, you're standing in front of a window. Like, you know, baiting a deflag, like, sure. Ashe can also one-shot body shot you right now. Like, that half second is life or death. What does the Ashe do? She probably just stares at you and doesn't shoot you. Like, why is she not shooting this whole way? You should be dead. Simple as that. You literally hit 1 HP.
I agreed it so hard. Not gonna lie.
What are my thoughts?
I should have waited? Question mark?
The dash was totally useless. They have sound barrier. What are you gonna get out of dashing in this situation?
Minus 50 on the sound barrier.
You're gonna do practically no damage and put yourself in a really bad position. You aren't gonna get a single dash reset by dashing through that. If they didn't have sound barrier and you did a short dash at their feet to the point where you could follow up with a right click, I'd be okay with it because you would actually get a kill and then you'd be able to dash out. But right now, I certainly expect you to die because you're, you know, in Narnia without your dash. Probably, yeah. Makes sense. Hello, Jack Pepin.
Oh.
Alright, do I like what you do with this bubble? Yes or no?
No.
Why not?
I'm not going on anyone. I
You're
could
not
go
going
climb up on
Exactly.
the Ashe, but
Brilliant.
I'm
It's so easy.
in a corner.
You're literally LOSing half their team, which, if this Zarya was any other tank, I'd be like, oh my god, I love your positioning. But you're playing Genji with the Zarya, and your whole job is to get charge. So, go get charge. Jack is literally at 0 charge after bubbling you. You didn't get shot a single time. It's too good. Don't you dare dash.
Did you diff?
Dashing.
It's okay.
If you
Let's
did
see.
that 2 seconds from now, I'd be fine with it. But it works, right? Kind
They'll
of.
literally just take your time.
Again.
Genji.
This is at least the second time this game that I've seen these two abilities pressed at the same time. You press deflect, Jack presses bubble. If you are bubbled, cancel your deflect.
Okay.
Cancel deflect and just, I mean, you could dash in. That'd be aggressive and I'd probably yell at you. But it'd be better than deflecting and being passive because, I mean, Jack has no energy and no bubbles. And you didn't do anything with the bubble. Because, again, like, you deflected and stood still.
Well, doesn't it hit
and
the
then you
barrier?
went in. I think so.
Does it hit the barrier?
Yeah, like, I think barrier is in front of the hitbox of deflect. I think. So right now, when you are deflecting, your deflect is doing nothing. And you're not being aggressive to get charge for your Zarya. You're standing still, staring.
Mm-hmm.
And you go in as soon as the bubble drops. Holy shit, if you peek this one more time. Thank God. What are you waiting for? Holy shit. Alright. Here's what I'm thinking. Your BAP is dead. Alright. The longer this fight plays out, which team has an advantage?
Them.
Mm-hmm. So, what are you waiting for? You have Blade. Your Zarya has a bubble. You can just go. Like, as soon as this window's down, you can just go and press it. You wait and wait. You take some poke. And then you pull the blade out while you're at half HP. Well, less than half HP at this point. The blade itself kills 2, and I love it. It could be so much better, but like you kind of go for a short dash on the Ashe, which is great. And then slash, I love it. I'm not crazy about the dash at the Lucio. It's behind him instead of where he's going, so this Lucio should have been able to escape. He literally runs at you. No idea why. And you get the kill. Love it. And then this dash is so bad. You are at half HP, and you're not dashing at anyone. You are just dashing because you're like, oh, I'm still in Blade. I wanna do something. Your Blade runs out immediately, and this BAP should be able to kill you. It probably doesn't, because I'm trying to make a point, and that never works out. Of course. Of course. Easy.
Let's stick with it. Your deflex,
Probably misclick.
your deflex half the time are the exact same way you are with Jack bubbles. It's like, yo, they might shoot me here. Like, maybe they'll shoot me 2 times. Maybe. Oh, why the fuck would they? They're like, oh, guys, I baited out Genji deflect. Sick. Man, imagine if you like could deflect that dynamite back at them. That'd be cool. Oh wait, you survive with 12 HP, and now you force your team to completely give up all of that map control.
Yeah. You just need to get charges.
All right, last
What?
fight. Here we go.
Who's he? No.
Is this one?
I don't have that.
Look at that. Look at this bubble. You are in front of their whole team. They're all shooting at you. And Jack gets 40 charge from it. Now Jack can play the game. Don't you dare dash in. Yeah, that makes sense. Here's what I see. I see a Genji that recognizes he can dash through 2 targets to get 4 ult charge, and he cannot resist. It's just bad discipline. And then again, peeking while really low, peeking a person that can kill them, and dying because of it. Up until this point, it's been great. I've loved it. What if you just stay here and keep shooting the Orisa? Now you are in there, and deflect is your only escape tool. Maybe Jack bubbles you? Jack does bubble you, which is great. And he gets a ton of charge from it. So, if this is a coordinated thing with Jack, I love it. Don't deflect because it's a coordinated thing with Jack, though. And then as soon as the bubble's gone, stop peeking. And at this point, you probably don't do anything else to help the team.
This ends now.
Oh, shake and bake.
Yeah. Alright. What are the takeaways?
Be slower. and be more aggressive.
Give me so many
Use
more
my wall
details.
climb. Huh?
Give me so many more details.
Um. Think about where I'm gonna go with Blade first.
Yes.
Use my wall climb. Ask for bubble when I'm in their like swimwear.
You know what you can do as far as that goes? The
Sure.
exact same way as it works with Bastion is you can be like 3, 2, 1, I'm going in. And that can help like sync up the bubble. Because if you are already in there by the time you're asking for bubble, but Jack might just be like, just by nature of like a delay, could simply not time it, could not get it in time. Like, you know, coordinating like, hey, I'm going in, and then Jack can be prepared to hit you with the bubble, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is not, it's not on you and it's not on Jack. It's on both of you to coordinate the bubble timing, right? If you ask for a bubble and Jack bubbles you and you do nothing with it, it's on your fault. But if you ask for a bubble and Jack doesn't bubble you, and you're like actually going aggressive, then it's on Jack. Like there's a balance, and if you both are on the same page to a like moderate degree, it's gonna work really well.
So be more coordinated.
Yeah, and again, this was the first time you guys have ever played the Zarya Genji. Like, it was really bad from both of you. The next time, like, I voted both of you on this very map. Like, I have no doubt it's going to be 10 times better the next time we ever play it. Because now you guys actually know what you're doing. I kind of just... Actually, I mean, it was kind of me, kind of Arlo. We just, like, threw this comp at you. But... yeah, we might scrim it more tonight and see how it works.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do you want to look at Matt from Thursday? Quickly?
I gotta go.
Oh, okay.